Welcome to Pavitra Laptop Care. See, today I have two boards here. So one is Inspiron series and one is Latitude series. So what are the major difference in between these two? Latitude is very costly than its Inspiron, right? So why it's very costly and this one is cheaper compared to this? Okay, what are the major difference in motherboard level? In laptop level, you have seen in YouTube, but here I am going to explain the major difference between these two, Latitude and Inspiron series. Okay, see, in general, there is a power card, DC in, DC jack. DC jack will be same, but from the DC jack to the charging IC, from the DC jack to charging IC, the voltage will goes to CLR, right? So that path is entirely different, means more complicated than Inspiron. Here it's a more circuit has to go, even PSID and this one also. First MOSFET, second MOSFET and discharging MOSFET all are controlled by main IC that's called CD3301B. Okay, here directly using IO it will be controlled. Okay, what are the other major difference in these two is here is the dock station. This one is dock station, but in Inspiron series there will be no dock station. One is the major reason this one, so that you have to think about it. See, it has to, the supply, main supply will come from this dock station as well as here as well as battery, right? It has to control by 3 level of source, but here only 2. See, here is the battery and here is the directly DC jack. 2 already you know very well, it's very easy to understand, but to the CLR, from these 3, how the voltage will pass and what are the security system will be there. Using the schematic I will explain one by one. Okay, so comparing both. Now what are the major difference? See the IC levels. IC level are very simple here, but in Latitude series there will be more complicated ICs will be there. HDMI, camera, mic, everything will be same, but more complicated thing is display board and this one more, it's a WLAN. Okay, there are 2 Wi-Fi card, one is for WAN, one is for normal WLAN. So many more are there. Using the schematic I will explain you all the things. See, this side is a major difference will be there. What is the major difference? Here it has 2 IO, SMC IO. Here only 1 IO will be there. That one is this side, ENE series. But this is very complicated series because outer layer and inner layer, 2 layers will be there in this. Okay, and anything else the major other than this, more ICs it has. See, these are control ICs, and TPM system also will be there in Latitude series, not in Inspiron. TPM will be the more toughest, more security systems. Okay, for major difference is the security system and power management system. Okay, anyway, using the schematic I will explain all the things. If you not yet subscribed my channel, please go to YouTube and type Pavitra Laptop Care, and here you will get my channel name Pavitra Laptop Care, and here subscribe button is there, and please subscribe and see all bell icon is there. And also if anybody wants to learn the chip level service in very low level amount, it's a rupees just 799, then you can after subscription directly enter to my channel, and if you open any of the video directly here you are able to see the join option. Just click on join option and you will get more information about the level. See, schematic level 1 is there, it's a 299 plan, and complete chip level service is 799 plan is there. You can click on join and you can continue the process. See, it's every month is 799. More and more videos are going to add in this. Okay, I will come back to the schematic then. In Inspiron there are very less components. See, compared to all laptops, see the USB and SATA, HDD, ODD, camera, card reader, so everything will be common. But in Latitude series, see many many components are there. So here 2 IO is the major specialty in this what is that Latitude series. Here you can see the SIM card option also is there, and the main TPM section, okay, and dock. See, dock is the major things. These are the components this particular motherboard has to be handled. So because of that, so multiple production will be there, and multiple ICs also you are able to see. Let us check the DC in and battery section in Inspiron and Latitude series. See, in Inspiron already I explained multiple times. See, pin number 1 is PSID, 2, 3 are ground, and 4, 5 are it's a V in section. And what about in Latitude series? See, in Latitude series the same thing. DC jack will be the same one, right? Pin number 1 is PSID, and 2, 3 are ground. See here, just a minute, 1 is PSID, 2 and 3 are positive here, okay, and 4 and 5 are ground. Okay, this is the little bit difference will be there here. 1 is PSID, 2 and 3 are positive things here. In Inspiron, 2, 3 are ground. Okay, here is the little bit confusion will be there. See, 2, 3 are ground here, but here it's actually positive side. 4 and 5 are ground. Here 4 and 5 are positive. Okay, till now there will be confusion, right? But till now all technicians will be thinking all DC will be the same, but the Latitude and here Inspiron little bit change. Okay, please keep it in your mind. This is very important point. Now we will check the PSID. What are the difference between these two? Now PSID number 1 goes through the coil, and then ESD diode. Here voltage divider, here is the NPN transistor. See, the 5 volts always is controlling this MOSFET. And finally you will get the PSID. In Latitude series, same, it's a inductor, and then it's a voltage divider. Here also 5 volts, and this MOSFET is controlled by this 5 volts. And next it's a PSID. See, here lot of difference will be there, means not lot, here directly it goes to IO, right, this PSID. And in Latitude series the PSID disable one option is there. It's purely depend on this 36 is it's one of the IO. Here in normal one, here ESD is there directly 5 volts always is controlling this MOSFET, but here this also, and as well as this PSID disable ash also is controlled, controlling this particular MOSFET. And one more difference will be there in PSID. See, here is a IC, here is a selector IC. Once you connect the normal adapter DC jack, then this IC will, see, the PSID path will connect to here in main DC jack. In case adapter dock station has connected, then it will disconnect it and it will connect to this GPIO PSID select. Okay, this is the major difference. Here we are able to see a IC PU311. It's a 5 volt supply will be there for this IC, and this IC is controlled by this. Okay, the main thing is PSID. In case if you are not using dock station, in case you any issue with the PSID section, this IC you have to remove and you have to make it direct. Okay, that is the one solution here. So here directly it goes to where IO. And one more section, what is that, main V in we will check then. V in, how it's happening here. See, V in 2 capacitor filter, here is a inductor, and next V in. But here what is the difference? First MOSFET has given here. See the first MOSFET. Okay, anyway, but before that here is the 2 capacitors, but here it's a variable capacitor. This one, see, it's a variable capacitor, but it's not present here. One capacitor is there, then inductor, and after that what? Oh, some security system, that V inside security will be there. No, it's a PNP and NPN, that one has given here, but directly we can call it as DC in. Here in Inspiron it's a V in, and here it's a DC in. See, after this first MOSFET we will get DC in SS. But in Inspiron, what we will get after this? So we will check. The main difference is the first MOSFET. First MOSFET is controlled by CD3301 IC. Okay, from that IC, here the signal has to come to enable the gate. In Inspiron cases, it's not like that. That I will show you later, and this one also I will explain. But here first MOSFET has come now, that's why I'm explaining here. So anyway, we'll check the battery section. See what are the difference. Here is a resistor. It's a network resistor is there, but here there is no resistor. Directly it's connected to, it's a positive. See, directly it's connected to the coil, and here it's a bad plus. Bad plus is the battery voltage. But here it directly, what is it, to pin number 1 and 2. See, here also same, directly it's connected to the two coils. It will be more boost. Okay, two coil, so battery section. But the data and clock and system present, what is that, battery present, all are connected through this. These three are connected through this network resistor, but here separate resistors are there. In Inspiron, there will be a IC. So this IC contains first, second and third MOSFET. So in case if it is a P channel, it is controlled by IO and logic circuits and these MOSFETs. Here is a discharging MOSFET. This one also, it's controlled by IO ECFC. It's controlled by IO. So MOSFETs and transistors. But in Latitude series, see, in Latitude series, first, second and this one MOSFET. Here actually discharge MOSFET is not there. Nearby the battery, discharging MOSFET will be there. Those things are controlled by CD3301 IC. Regarding this CD3301 IC, I already made a video. Pin to pin details is there in that. You can watch those things. You can easily understand those things. Okay. Anyway, see here. Total 3 input goes to this charging IC. In Inspiron, there are only 2. It's a VIN is there and one more battery section also is there. But here, see, in this particular section, here is the battery side. Battery side voltage is given to here. Anyway, this circuit is very simple. Inspiron series 1 is very simple. But in case of Latitude, it's very complicated because of the IC CD3301. And also you can see my one more video. In that I already explain what are the bypass techniques. The bypass of CD3301 in case it got burned. Maximum number of Latitude series, the main problem is the CD3301 IC. It will get burned soon. In case of any voltage variation will be there, so definitely it will get burned. So how to bypass those things, we can check in my channel video. Okay, here is the major difference between these two. One is charging IC and DC jack and PSID also. And one more major difference is here in Latitude series, here is the first CLR voltage and here is the second CLR voltage, means battery side CLR voltage. But all over the motherboard, this particular power SRC has gone. Okay, this particular power SRC voltage has used here, but here usually the first CLR voltage B plus has used. So that is a major difference here. In some cases, some technician will be finding out this CLR voltage. They will directly inject some 19 volts to some other step down ICs and all. So they will make the board more complicated. But the thing is, the simple method is here you need to check the battery voltages. The battery side, what are the voltages are there, those things has gone to all over the motherboard. That is the major difference here. Other than that, there is no major difference in what, in step down IC and RAM IC. So almost all are same. There is no difference. Here is the 3. Here is the 5 volts and here is the 3.3 volts. See, in Latitude, here is the CD3301 IC, the most complicated IC here. See, PU800. CD3301. This one will control this one, charge DC in, right? DC in SS is the battery one. This one is the output from this one. So this charging IC is depends on these 3 sources. And other than that, in step down IC or RAM IC, all will be the same concept. The main thing is it has more ICs because of the TPM section, and the 2 BIOS it has, and the 2 IO it has. Which one? The Latitude series. Okay, if you have any queries, please put it in comment box. I will try to answer it. This was the major difference between the Latitude series and Inspiron. Okay, if you want more videos, it is available in the paid version. It's a membership version. You can see the pin to pin details of the CD3301 and this particular IC, that what is the charging section, what are the major difference, and pin to pin details, everything you can see with the DSO. With the help of DSO I have made. So those things are available in paid version. The membership, the chip level membership is there now in my YouTube channel. There you can get it. That's it. Thank you very much.